You've been looking really sharp out there lately. Whatever ring rush you had, it's gone. And people are noticing.
Took a minute to settle in, but I can feel it now. Everything is starting to click.
You've been delivering in the ring. And just as important, you've been making this place better. Helping the younger talent, carrying yourself right. Not everyone can come back from a serious injury and pick up like this. But here you are, like you never missed a beat.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to earn my way back to the top.
Well, I've got a few ideas that might speed up the journey, but only if you're ready to take the next step. Ava will be happy to keep booking you in matches until you are. No rush. Just make sure there isn't another misstep.
I'm absolutely ready. Let's take that next step.
Good. Go home and get some rest. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll lay everything out for you.
The archetype, in the flesh. You know, when I saw you show up here, I thought to myself, clearly, there must be some mistake. Clearly, you had gotten lost. Clearly, the rental car GPS must have failed. But week after week, you're still here. So clearly, this must be where you belong.
All I heard you say is that you're watching.
Now and then, someone leaves a TV on, backstage, on one of the real shows, and when they do, and I happen to glance up, I sometimes witness something unexpected. Like a woman who got flattened out on the biggest stage, dragging herself back to developmental like it's redemption hour.
Is there a point? Because I'm on my way home, and talking to a sweaty blowhard isn't as captivating as you might think.
I only need a minute. Maybe two. My point is, most would have disappeared quietly after the beating that my client, Jordan Grace, put on you. But not the archetype. No, you had to go on your little tour of the independent promotions, reminding yourself how it feels to be a big fish in a small pond. You're still swimming in an awfully small pond, aren't you? But I do have to give you credit for doing the honorable thing, giving back on your way out. Because we both know this isn't a comeback. It's a farewell tour with decent lighting.
Good. Then you'll see me coming. Because this isn't redemption. It's recalibration. And when I'm done, the only one saying farewell will be Jordan Grace to her title.
Ah, the dream is still alive. But first, you've got to make it back to the show. And that's a long way from where you're standing. Lots of people come to Florida to retire. It's about time you accept you're one of them. I won't keep you any longer. Try not to sprain anything on your way to the parking lot.
Well, well, look what the comeback dragged in. The archetype, back from the ashes. How poetic. What is your whole vibe this time around? Sad?
I'm the same as I've always been, Liv. I put in the work and step over whoever's brave enough to stand in my way.
Like Jordan Grace?
My story with Jordan isn't over yet.
Aw, are you sure? It kinda looked over. But you're here, still trying, spreading wrestling wisdom and hugging fans after indie shows in high school gyms. And for all that good karma, what'd you get? A one-way ticket back to NXT instead of the big leagues? Almost makes me feel bad for you.
You don't have to feel bad, Liv. Until we meet in the ring, anyway.
Yeah, look. I didn't come here to mix it up with someone trying to scrape their way back from obscurity. Ava asked, not told me, to come down here because whatever team wins the Dusty Classic gets a shot at me and Raquel Rodriguez's tag team championships. I'm like the prize.
No, you're not. Chance to beat you is.
Adorable. But I've got media, merch, and main event paychecks to worry about. Why don't you run along and go do whatever it is people like you do down here? Bye.
We're getting word that a brawl is broken out in the parking lot.
Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano are here, and they're taking it to Moreno.
They're not alone. Tommaso Ciampa and Zoe Stark are here too.
The Archetype just walked into absolute mayhem.
Look out!
Paxley just got tossed through that window.
That's going to be a costly repair.
The Archetype and Moreno have history together, and it looks like she's coming in to even the score. The Archetype saw Moreno getting torn apart by DIY and company and ran straight into the fire without hesitation.
Loyalty like that is rare, but so is an ambush this organized. Somebody lit a fuse and now everything is exploding.
And when it blows up like this, there's no game plan. Just swing hard and hope you still standing when the dust clears.
We still don't know why this is happening, but the Archetype and Moreno are in the middle of a war they didn't start.
Showing off her fast thinking there.
Lands a timely reversal.
Jumping knee strike finds the mark.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Bulldog! Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. This is a situation you want to avoid.
All the way down, falling powerbomb.
Sharp impact from that elbow, man.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Caught with a neck breaker. Pulls the trigger. Bang! What a knee. Hoisting their opponent over their shoulder, and check out this power. A series of squats.
And a power slam.
Oh, making the whole arm numb with that move. And another blow after blow here. Getting nasty, man.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Candice on the receiving end.
Rolls through.
submission hold. And nothing is going...
Great escape from the armbar. Jumping knee strike on point.
Bad spot for Candice.
Oh, man, spine-crushing impact.
And she quickly turned that around. On the shoulders and a slam. Cutter. LeRae falls short. She's eliminated.
Good reflexes from him there.
Enziguri finds its mark. Ooh, swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Suplex.
Gonna power their opponent up high. Nowhere to go.
God, disturbing impact. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Perch on the shoulders. Back attack and wrap.
I don't see them getting up after that.
What the hell was that? Me and Tatum were talking strategy in the parking lot when we got jumped for no reason.
Any idea what that was about, Sean?
Yeah. I caught up with DIY, Candace, Zoe, and they're all here for the same reason. They were sick of waiting for a tag title opportunity, so they decided to try to force their way into the men's and women's Dusty Classic.
Embarrassing. Why try to earn it clean when you can steal from someone else, right? You okay, Moreno?
Yeah, thanks to you. Tatum didn't get off so easy, though.
She's at a local medical facility. Sounds like she's gonna be out for a bit.
Great. So any chance that us getting into the Dusty Classic is totally gone.
Yeah, looks that way. Sorry. You two were gelling and definitely had a shot at one of the last spots.
So what, we get jumped and that's it? That doesn't sit right. There's no other option?
With the Classic right around the corner, not a lot of talent sitting around looking to link up with a brand new addition to the roster.
Well, maybe next year. If I haven't lost my spot and the rest of my name by then.
No. If Tatum Paxley's out, I'm tagging in.
Seriously?
Yeah. Who else knows you well enough to get ready in time?
I don't hate it. It wasn't a plan I had for you. But if this is the direction you want to go...
I'm not going to abandon Moreno. And if Zoe and LeRae end up in the tournament, I'll have some extra motivation. Either way, we need to get up to speed fast if we're even going to qualify. Can you and Ava arrange some tag matches?
You got it.
I'm gonna go break the news to Tatum. Not sure if she'll be mad or happy, but better she hears this from me. You just tell me where to be, and I'll be ready.
Let's hope so. We don't have much time.
Before you say anything, I saw what happened out there with the attack, and I want you to know those four crossed a line, and they will be disciplined accordingly. After the Dusty Classic.
Let me guess. LeRae and Stark are getting into the tournament. That's some punishment, getting exactly what they wanted.
Two former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions with Dusty Classic history actually teaming up, I had to put them in. It's what's best for business.
Yeah, well, when Moreno and I get in, I'll handle their punishment personally.
Let's see how you work as a team. Then we'll talk about getting you in the tournament.
What are you thinking for our first match?
Take this match and you'll be well on your way to the Dusty Classic.
The crowd welcomes a woman who's battled back for moments like this.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. Introducing first, from Erie, Pennsylvania, Nightmare.
The Archetype has been away for years. I certainly wondered if she'd come back at all.
You're not the only one, but now that she's returned, she'd better be ready, because this isn't the same division she left, and sentiment won't save her.
The crowd is on its feet. Let's see if she can meet the moment. Under the Archetype's guidance, Moreno is a bigger threat than ever.
And from the Bronx, New York, Moreno!
Moreno has really come on as a contender since the Archetype became her mentor.
Blind leading the blind, bad news. Moreno's going to follow the Archetype right off the ledge.
Can Moreno continue her climb up the ranks of WWE? We're about to find out.
Miss Parker looking to turn some heads tonight.
And their opponents, first, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
Some say Jada Parker has a bad attitude, but I think they've got it wrong. She is just driven, committed.
We are underway. This is a tables match. You win when you put your opponent through a table. Hashtag tables match.
You love to see it. Never pull your punches when there's something worth fighting for on the line.
Got them off their feet here. Oh, look at this. Fighting back.
Oh, that'll swell up.
Bang.
The tables match is such a tricky test of superstars' ingenuity. You have to be smart about when and where to set up a table. You also need to have expert timing and execution when it comes down to actually using the table.
Yeah, for a match with a reputation for being extreme and chaotic, it does seem to really reward clear thinking and savvy planning.
Whoa, following even harder impact. Tossed out the ring like a sucker. You know what I'm talking about.
Jada capitalizes on that misstep.
Wielding the table like a weapon and causing chaos.
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Power for the suplex. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Back in the ring.
Here are your winners, the team up.
This tag match could...
Fire in her eye. Table match underway. It's going to take setting up a table and putting your opponent through it to win.
It's the combatant who has the most sadistic mind, who often prevails in these matches. The superstar with the creativity to find an inventive way to use the table.
Back into the ring she comes. She's got something prepped.
Swinging down with the neck breaker. Man.
I'm not sure how many superstars have ever studied architecture, but when it comes to tables matches, we tend to see a lot of construction. But the thing about that is, all too often, superstars end up the victims of their own wooden creations. Every action in a tables match has an equal, opposite reaction. Remember that. Everyone.
And Jada didn't see that coming. With a velocity into the table.
Just a battering strike.
Legend lands in motion. From way up. Crash and burn.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Big elbow.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Oh, turns it around.
That'll knock the wind out of you. Deep uppercut connects.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Oh, man. Laying it in there.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Look out!
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And the fall-away slam.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel. What does she have in mind for this table?
Well, there was nothing technical about that. Just pure power, plain and simple.
Getting out of the way there.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Averting danger with an elbow in the stomach.
Oh, lots of torque on that.
Taking her by surprise. Here are your winners.
I wish I...
A standard tag team match here. Two teams going head-to-head.
As a former tag team specialist, let me tell you, this is going to be good. Two teams with their own unique styles and strategies, trying to see who the best in the ring tonight. Put her in the corner. Something's coming. Oh, dog.
Oh, man, that's just not right.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Ooh.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Bang. Power drop kick. Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin has to create an opportunity to retaliate.
Spiked with that DDT, man.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
And now is perhaps the time to do whatever you can to tag your partner.
Uh-oh. Dark matter. Bullet impact.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Squeezing all the breath out of their opponent.
She's just getting hammered away on.
She is desperately trying to find some relief here.
Enziguri finds its mark.
turns it around with the reversal. That unraveled on Mishin.
Jumping knee strike on point.
A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now.
Kick to the gut. Ripcord flatliner. That could do it.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Double underhook.
Future shot.
Michin is in a terrible predicament.
Here are your winners.
You and Moreno have been looking good out there. It's no surprise you had your own wrestling school with how quickly you brought her up to speed.
Sounds like you're about to give me good news.
I am. You've earned your way into a qualifying match for the Dusty Classic. Win, and you and Moreno are the last team in.
And that's what we'll do. Moreno's ready, and so am I.
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Moreno's ready before I give her a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Shawn Michaels and get a few more reps in first? There's no do-overs, so tell me if you need more time.
Book it. We're ready. Even if we've got to earn this the hard way.
Great, I'll make it official. Good luck.
Moreno and a new tag partner, the Archetype, looking to find a rhythm and a path to the Dusty Classic.
The following is a qualifying match for the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. On the way to the ring, Moreno and Nightmare.
You never want to replace a partner you've been gelling with, but Moreno may have lucked out with a huge upgrade in the Archetype.
Booker, this is not the Archetype we all remember. This one is rusty and still has a lot to prove. And she'll be trying to do it next to an inexperienced partner in Moreno with a tournament spot at stake.
And their opponents, the team of Pt.2 and Lola Vice.
You already know this is going to be a good one. I can't wait.
When you're dealing with a team like Pt.2 and Lola Vice, the danger isn't just in the offense, it's in the rhythm. They keep you off balance.
Yeah, that's right. Vice hits like a striker. Chu plays games with your timing. You can't walk in a game plan when the pace keeps shifting. That kind of mismatch in style can wreck a new team strategy.
But that's where the Archetype comes in. She's seen it all, man. She doesn't just adjust, she adapts. And if Moreno can just follow her lead, they might just flip the script and make it in the tournament.
Just pounding away.
There was just no sign of holding back from them right there.
Oh, that could break an arm. Drop kick. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
And Vice needs to find an opening fast.
She catches Lola with a counter. She finally manages to land some offense.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
With a spot in the Dusty Classic on the line, a match like this isn't just a tune-up. It's an audition.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Wow. Wards that off. What a response.
Backing her into that corner now.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Dangerous knee on the button. Reversal on Vice. Able to turn the tides in her favor here.
Looks like she's ready to turn the tides in this match. High knee right between the shoulders.
Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Vice is breaking down a bit.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. And a slam.
You just love to see someone tapping into their full strength. My God.
Lola turns that around.
Vice reversing the momentum.
That might be what gets Vice out of jeopardy.
Oh, did you hear that? A nice snapmare takedown. Running elbow right to the face. And she's landing hit after hit here.
She continues to propel herself forward.
And they're going to end things with a ripcord flatliner. Now with the cover.
That's got to be it.
Absolutely fueled by adrenaline right now.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
What a counter!
Double underhook.
Future shock!
And that can keep Lola down.
2. Here are your winners. Nightmare and
Moreno and the Archetype weathered the storm, and tonight they took a step toward becoming a true team by qualifying for the Dusty Classic.
I still have my doubts, but if this is the direction they're going, they might just surprise a few people in the tournament.
I just wanted to say, having watched you during your time here at NXT, that I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I appreciate that, Kalani.
I'm sorry that you're never going to get the chance to get any sort of revenge against DIY and Zoe, because Nikita Lyons and I are about to put you and Moreno on your backs. Nothing personal.
You sure seem to be trying awfully hard to make it personal.
Me? Girl, you made it personal thinking just because you limped back into the ring, the rest of us were supposed to roll over and applaud. No matter what Ava thinks, you don't deserve a shot at this tournament just because you used to be the Archetype.
Don't worry about who I used to be. Worry about who I am. By the time I'm done in this tournament, you'll be begging to forget I was ever here.
Cool. Just try not to trip over your legacy on the way to the exit.
The Archetype and Moreno are here to make some noise in the Dusty Classic.
The following contest is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament first round match. On the way to the ring, Moreno and Nightmare.
Let's hope the Archetype and Moreno have had time to get more work in. Kalani Jordan's been in their heads all week, and that can create a kind of pressure which reveals cracks.
It's too early to tell, Corey, but they look confident. Kalani's word won't throw them. Both of these women have faced tough talk before.
Kalani is here.
And ready to leave it all in the ring.
And their opponents, first, from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan.
Kalani Jordan may be young, but she's already tasted so much success in her career. She's got titles and major matches to her accolade list.
And Kalani has proven that nothing gets in her way. There's still a lot unknown about this team, but that might actually work in their favor.
Maybe in a qualifier, Cole, but I know Kalani Jordan did not walk into this first-round match without a game plan.
Strategy doesn't mean much when you're eating boots, man. The Archetype brings a kind of in-ring IQ you can't scout on paper.
Raining down right hands. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. These two are finding an answer for everything.
She countered that into her own offense.
Setting them up in the corner.
Oh, what a response.
Oh, knee strike right there, man.
And Kalani was a step behind there.
In my experience, this is when you make your tag. She should go catch her breath just a little.
The Archetype and Moreno are hoping skill will overcome chemistry in the first round of the Dusty Classic. And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Right into the pin attempt. This could be it. She knows this match is not even close to being over. Not if she's got anything to say about it.
Immense pressure being kept on Kalani.
And Jordan is looking for a solution.
Calculating the next move here. On Kalani Carter. She finds her moment and breaks up the onslaught.
Prime opportunity now for Kalani to get some separation and gather herself.
Placing her against the turnbuckle here.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Corey, what are they going to do here?
We're about to find out.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. That gets reversed on Nikita.
That will leave you stunned and wondering where you're even at. Drop kick finds its mark.
Oh, and a shoulder right to the midsection.
Oh, man.
Looking a little dazed here.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam. Reorientating them in the corner here.
And saw what was coming there.
German suplex.
And Nikita's roar seemed to be muzzled there.
Quick thinking right there.
Hellacious power slam.
Letting this crowd fire her up right now.
Clothesline.
Nikita executing a plan. Mission open driver straight down. To the ground. Whoa, man. Just showing off all that strength.
Kick to the midsection. Could be looking for something big to end this match. This might do it. From way up high.
A sit-out. Last ride. Powerbomb.
Got Lion cinched in.
Backbreaker. Is there any air left in Nikita?
Shoulders are down.
Here are your winners, Nightmare and Moreno.
This last-minute team has earned a spot in the second round and maybe a second look from the rest of the field.
Moreno and the Archetype look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Hopefully they don't crumble as the pressure rises.
I hope it feels good knowing you needed a shortcut to win. This wasn't some underdog victory. You're a ringer with good timing.
You're right. This wasn't an underdog win. It was experience doing exactly what experience does. Moving on.
Yeah, right past the people still grinding for their moment. But keep climbing because I'm climbing up the same ladder. And next time, I'm pulling you down.
Better climb faster. I'm not planning on waiting.
Solid win. Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Moreno. For you, it's a side road. For her, it might be the whole map.
Trust me, I'm all in. If I'm tagging with someone, I'm fighting for both of us. That's the job. I don't take that lightly.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
The Archetype and Moreno hope to take another step forward together tonight.
The following contest is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament Semi-Finals match. On the way to the ring, Moreno and Nightmare.
2 weeks ago, people were calling this team a question mark. Now, they're looking like a straight-up problem.
which means the target on their backs just got a lot bigger. Let's see how they handle it when the pressure kicks in.
I've heard people say that a tournament like this doesn't really get started until the semifinals.
That's obviously ridiculous, but I would agree that at this spot, you're either building momentum or hitting the wall. One team advances to the finals, one team goes home.
And for Moreno and the Archetype, they're hoping they're able to build momentum and chemistry at the same time. It's an added challenge, but the Dusty Classic doesn't wait for anyone.
Down for the pin, gets the shoulder up. Not even close.
Hoisting their opponent back to their feet.
Moreno, Archetype, Headley, and Jane. Two teams fighting for a spot in the finals of the Dusty Classic.
Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
Fallon needs to start reacting quicker.
And Henley able to reverse that. Fallon able to take a stand there.
That's possibly the trigger for Fallon to battle her way back into this.
She gets position in the corner. Double shoulder tackle.
The communication between these two is evident by that move.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
German suplex.
And makes the tag to her partner.
Spear.
Face first. Not a good way to land, dog.
Power slam. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam.
There's power, and then there's power. That right there was just power.
JC's got something in store.
Tag made there.
Forearm to the face. Oh, no. Flatliner.
This could be the end of it.
Double underhook. Gotcha shot.
Will that keep Fallon healing? Round 2.
Here are your winners, Nightmare and Moreno.
The Archetype and Moreno are finals bound. A strong victory for the surprising pair.
Yes, it worked tonight, but the finals are an entirely different world. We will see how they fare.
I am buzzing. I feel like I've got lightning in my veins.
You sure it's not just the 6 energy drinks you crushed about 10 minutes ago?
Only partially. We're about to get into the ring with Candice LeRae and Zoe Stark. This is about a lot more than winning the Dusty Classic.
They made it personal, no doubt.
It's more than that. This is a real opportunity. For the first time, this place might actually see me for who I am, not some label.
The Archetype and Moreno walk in with a trophy and payback on their minds.
The foe will determine the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament winner. On the way to the ring, Moreno and Nightmare.
This isn't about the trophy or the tag team title opportunities anymore. It's about making a statement, man. And you can see it in their eyes. They're locked in.
They're about to face the team that lit the fuse on this whole story. Now we find out if they've got the nerve to finish it.
And their opponents, Candice LeRae and Zoe Stark. D.I.Y.
Candice and Zoe in an upper hand here.
She fights back with the counter.
And the official catches the brunt of that collision.
Right elbow right to the face. We've got a Dusty Classic final full of action and drama.
Man, that's power. Yeah, man. That's just what makes them such an effective team.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match.
This is where she needs to look to her partner for help.
Picture perfect sidewalk slam.
Going for the cover here.
And a kick out.
This match has been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
Caught with a punch.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Oh, an incredible sit-out mat slam. Candice gets that set right back to her. Well-executed suplex. Bam!
Hoisting their opponent.
Uh-oh!
Oof! Take a job! Oh, followed up. Big bulldog!
She goes for the cover.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
A nice snapmare takedown. Right elbow right to the face.
Ooh! Oh, what a stiff blow!
Bang!
Frankensteiner!
This is taking things to another level. That was rage behind that attack.
A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
LeRae is getting shut down at every turn.
Oh, what a knee right to the face.
And she's surely going to look to protect her head moving forward.
Ripcord flatliner. That could do it.
Saving their teammate and the match for now. Legs caught.
These two showing how well they know each other. She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Moreno and the Archetype answered every challenge, and they did it against the very team that lit the fuse.
This was the Archetypes tournament. She led, she carried, and when the pressure hit, she was the difference. Without her, they don't make it here to get handed a trophy by Shawn Michaels.
Nonetheless, they now move on to challenge the Women's Tag Team Champions.
Candace and Zoe started this, and we just finished it.
Revenge and a tournament win? Few better reasons to celebrate. That was a heck of a sacrifice you made. You didn't just step in. You stepped off your own path to do it. That could have blown up in your face. But instead, you elevated both of you.
I was happy to do it.
Well, that's a lot easier for you to say when you're standing next to the trophy.
True.
Main roster. Took longer than it should have, but I did it.
I think you mean we did it. Together. We made quite the team, Moreno. And I'm proud to be able to share this with you.
No one wins a tournament like this alone. And it'll take both of you to take the titles off a team like Liv and Raquel.
We'll be ready.
That's right. The Moreno type will not be defeated.
We're still workshopping team names. That one's... I wouldn't call it a contender, but it is a name that's been said aloud and doesn't need to be spoken again.
I guess that one does need work.
Sounds like you got some things to talk about. I'll leave you to it. I'll just want you on SmackDown ASAP, so I'll figure out the quickest way to get the two of you.
Sounds like a road trip. It'll give us a chance to talk strategy. Maybe come up with some new music, matching gear.
We'll see about all that, but yeah. Moreno and I will head to SmackDown. Then we can officially put the rest of the roster on notice.
100%.
Earned it.
Let's talk about what you and your side piece have actually earned.
Side piece?
You two undeserving scabs don't deserve to breathe the same air as us. You beat 3 teams for an ugly trophy after being partners for 3 minutes.
Oh, enough, Liv. You have from now until next week on SmackDown to finish all your complaining. Because that's when Moreno and me, we win your WWE Women's Tag Team Championships.
If you even make it there.
All right, let's give a hand to the challengers and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Hey, Xavier. You haven't seen Moreno around, have you?
Afraid not. But I try to not pay attention to the locals, so I could have missed her.
You ever get tired of being this way?
You ever get tired of your good girl act? You spend months down in NXT showing kids the ropes, giving back, and look what it's gotten you.
A shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships?
Like that's your goal. You said it at the press conference. This is a detour. You're not getting closer to what you want. Heyman must be laughing at how far you've fallen.
Your pep talks could really use some work.
If you listened, you wouldn't need one. Playing nice with everyone won't get you what you want. Next time life offers you a choice between the right thing and what you're hungry for, eat.
Hey, Roxanne.
Oh, thank heavens! The women's division on SmackDown is saved by the Archetype's return.
I see your attitude is just as pleasant as the day we met. You haven't seen Moreno around, have you?
Oh, yeah. You're a tag specialist now. All that talk about a big comeback and beating Jordan for her belt over on Raw. But you end up here on my show fighting Liv and Raquel.
My goals haven't changed. Heyman, Jordan, WWE Women's title. That's where I'm headed.
There you go again. I remember the day we met too, Archetype. You walked back into the locker room for the first time.
And here comes the Archetype, looking at another accomplishment to her already impressive list with the women's tag team.
Where's her partner, Cole? Where's Moreno?
If she's walking into this match alone, this could be a very short night for the champions.
And they know it too. Look at the faces on Liv and Raquel. You have to wonder if they had something to do with this.
I don't think the Archetype cares one way or another. She's ready to go alone. I guess we have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the women's tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
You can't fault the Archetype's bravery, but Wade is right. We're having a women's tag team title match with only one team.
What if she manages to beat Liv and Raquel? That would be one of the greatest upsets in history.
Virtually impossible. Liv and Raquel have proven themselves to be one of the best tag teams in the sport. If Moreno does not show up, the Archetype is going to need a miracle. Ooh.
Right elbow right to the face. Reversal from Morgan.
Jumping knee strike finds the mark. Great display of strength with the suplex.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Looking for a quick win there.
Hoisting their opponent back to their feet.
All the momentum's against Morgan now.
Yeah, some flaws in Liv's game plan are being exposed.
Liv and Raquel were scheduled to defend their WWE Tag Team Championships against the Archetype and Moreno, but Moreno never showed up, and now we have a handicap match.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
And she just shifted things back her way.
Oh yeah, trying to get herself back into this thing. And the shoulders down. This could be it. Oh, you gotta see it getting close there. You don't want to see that count get that far at this point. Oh no. Ooh, big knee driving into the gut.
Liv Morgan, a hammerlock into an SOS. Liv trying to rally the WWE Universe behind her. And she reversed it.
And Takiri finds its mark. Oh, stiff uppercut.
The champ is in agony here.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in a handicap match.
Breaking spine buster. Ooh.
Figure four. Leg lock. Tying those legs up like a pretzel.
It is going to be hard to walk if they don't find a way out soon.
Trying to reverse the pressure, and she does. She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Morgan on the receiving end.
And Takiri finds its mark. And it really looks like her skull is the intended target here.
Boom, what a kick. And they're going to have things with a ripcord flatliner.
I'm looking for the pin here.
There's two, and still in this.
North Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here.
Double underhook. Future shock.
Are we going to see it? Are we going to see a new champion tonight?
And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, and new WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Nightmare.
And what did I tell you? The Archetype beat the odds, and now we have a new Women's Tag Team Champion.
That was a fluke, Booker. You just said it yourself. Tag team champion. Where is her partner? Is she a handicap match champion? This is absurd.
Are you kidding me? You're letting Liv and Raquel retain the titles?
I understand your frustration. I do. But in this instance, the rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules.
Well, our CCO, Paula Beck, disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of her life.
I was stuck in a locker room.
I'd have a lot of anxiety if I was facing us too. But taking a mental health day is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit. I beat you.
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, ladies. My hands are tied. Liv and Raquel retain the titles.
Dusty finish for the winners of the Dusty Classic. Nice.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, race car Joshi. We were in our tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Moreno. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's gonna be a rematch.
Why not?
Moreno, I'm really proud of the work we've put into this team and how far we've come. But you know my focus is on the WWE Women's Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not gonna be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God. She just broke up with you. Where's my phone? I have to post the look on your face.
Liv, take the win, along with your belts, back to Miss Rodriguez. I've got a show to run and 2 new singles superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match.
You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
No, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldous is give me an opportunity, and I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon, everyone on SmackDown is gonna know what I have all along. Moreno is a name people are going to remember. Hey, heard you were looking for me?
Welcome home. Right back where you belong.
It took me a minute, but I got here. Now all I gotta do is get past the caution tape.
You better be ready to put that work in if you want to pass me.
That's what I'm working on.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put her hands on you. Roxanne Perez does not like you one bit. You walk out of the locker room, her mouth's moving.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling her I didn't want to take her title.
I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I were you. Roxanne would stab you in the back as quick as saying hello.
always. Thanks, Naomi. I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth two in the bush. You and Moreno had a real chance at beating Liv and Raquel in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Jordan. If I'm gonna get back to her and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card, there's no time like the present.
I like the sound of that. What are you thinking?
The SmackDown audience is going to love this one.
No surprise, the superstar is bringing the crowd to their feet.
The fists are flying and this crowd is hot. I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hot hits.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come. Enziguri finds its mark. Green is being stifled in this one.
The homework done on Chelsea is paying off.
Corey, we know it's just a matter of time before Chelsea Green attempts to lodge a complaint here.
I'm actually surprised she hasn't already done so. But that's where an opponent can capitalize, Cole. Chelsea will surely start looking for something to complain about in this match, so when she takes her eyes off of the action, that's the best time to attack.
Oh, what a knee right to the face!
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Counters right back on Chelsea.
Uh-oh. Quick escape from danger there.
Enziguri finds its mark. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Uh-oh! Dark matter!
Oh, knock your head right off with that knee.
Will this be enough? And she's not done yet.
Not even a 2 count. She's still holding strong here.
Jumping knee strike on point. Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly. Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Sustaining that many blows might have knocked something loose.
2 and a kick out.
She needs to watch out. That got dicey there, man.
Luthez press. Raining down right hands.
Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Yeah, now this is something for Chelsea to complain about. She took her eyes off the ball, and now she's paying mightily for it.
Drop kick hits the mark. Back into the ring she goes.
Ouch.
And a well-timed counter.
She's tied up.
Neck breaker.
For the win.
2. She gets the shoulder up.
This is just fighting on pure instinct right now.
Talking a little smack to a fallen opponent and breaking their face.
And she's been put completely on defense here.
Any of Chelsea Green's defenses have been pegged.
Big knee to the jaw. Big, a bulldog.
And following up with the pin.
2 count. A kick out at 2.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there. Well, that's not very sportswoman-like of her, is it?
Kicked right in the gut. Ripcord flatliner. That could do it.
This has to be over.
2. And a win here tonight. That'll change your career.
Here is your winner, Nightmare.
Once again, the archetype has met the moment. Tonight, she walks out stronger and victorious because of it.
This match will help you reestablish yourself.
The comeback continues tonight. The archetype. Julia set for action here.
What an impact Julia has already had in
Hold on. Take a look at this. Offering a hand.
It's a great gesture, but I would not anticipate that respect to last long here.
Good to at least know these superstars have a solid base with one another. STO!
Oh, she's feeding off the crowd now. Feeding off their energy.
Enziguri finds its mark. Talking trash. Forearms to the face. The audacity.
That's called beating the brakes off your opponent, not stopping till the white meat shows. I love it.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Set up in the corner.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty. It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
And a big push off the top.
Oh, my. Boot to the spine right there.
Oh, God. She had that scouted.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Oh, great wherewithal there. What reflexes to stop Julia? From behind! Oh, a German suplex. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. She's in a bad way here.
Let's practice our amateur dentistry.
The end of the road for Julia might just be near.
Set up, flipping seated senton. Turns it into a pin attempt. Strong kick out there.
She is fighting hard to stay in this match. Fighting hard to kick out each and every time.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
No doubt each of those strikes had a little bit of vinegar on them.
Boom! Fire back with that elbow.
She's found an opening. Neckbreaker. Very nice. Her endurance is really being tested now. Up high. Insane elbow. Cover. 2 count. Breaks the count.
Running on fumes in there. The gas is running out.
signs of resistance.
And Julia ducks the clothesline. And a schoolboy attempting. You have got to be joking me. Not even a 1 count. How? Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Cover late in the match. That's gotta be it. And she fights it off.
She's got serious grit. How did she manage to break that pin?
And they're gonna end things with a ripcord flatliner. Into the pin. There's 2. What a win.
Here is your winner, Nightmare.
She has just reminded the WWE Universe why we're all so excited to see her back. This was a vintage Archetype performance.
It was more than that, Michael. It was the next evolution of the Archetype. Better, stronger, even more dominant.
This match will help you reestablish yourself.
Michin in the ring and ready to get this fight started.
Michin.
But wait, check this out. You'll always like to see that.
Yeah, and you have to admire the amount of mutual respect between them.
I wish we saw more of that at the start of the matches.
Big impact on that spine buster.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Neckbreaker.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
Body surgery, right to a pinfall. Here we go.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
She wasted no time kicking out there.
And she's returning fire. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Down for the pin. And there's a kick out at 1.
She's really looking for the early victory, but she didn't find it.
What a reversal.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
And the knee.
Drop kick.
Spine buster. She's feeding off the WWE Universe now. Sent hard into the corner.
Return fire from Michin.
Should have answered for every move attempted.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Drop kick connects.
SmackDown has always delivered its own unique energy, no matter the time or channel.
Don't go anywhere because SmackDown is well underway.
Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
Michin finally creates some more offense for herself.
Yeah, Michin getting some newly determined focus.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
The competitor in Michin coming through here.
And now propped up in the corner.
Bulldog. Directly into the pin attempt.
2. Kick out just in time.
That was so close. The end has to be near.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam!
So much might and force behind that maneuver. An absolutely impressive show of power. Boom!
We are seeing absolutely no quit from these women.
They've each come too far to surrender now.
That unraveled on Michin. A nice snapmare takedown. Right elbow right to the face. Ooh, face first into the turnbuckle.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Fends off the 3 count.
And that was perhaps the longest 2 count of her career. Lucky for her, she was able to kick out of it.
From behind, German suplex released. She pops the shoulder up and 1.
She is still in this fight.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might...
Double underhook.
Major shock.
Will that overtake Michin?
There's 2. Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Nightmare.
She stayed patient, executed with focus, and walked out with the result she came for.
That is what you want from someone trying to replant their flag. Discipline, focused aggression, and success.
This one is going to be special.
And it's Chelsea Green here, ready to get this match going.
And as we are all standing at attention right now as loyal patriots, I personally cannot wait to see what Chelsea Green has in store for all of us tonight. Truly makes me proud to even live on the same continent as her, let alone in the same country.
Settle down, please. Look as obnoxious and delusional as Chelsea Green and her constituents clearly are. You can't take anything away from her in-ring ability. I just hope she focuses on that here and doesn't try to talk to me.
That all said, she's facing off against a woman who's been more than willing to go the extra mile. I'm talking about a woman who we've seen push her own limits time and time again. Just brutalizing her opponent here.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Chelsea Green does an awful lot of talking before, during, and after her matches.
Sure, Cole, but don't think for even a second that Chelsea can't back all that talk up. Like it or not, Chelsea Green knows how to win by any means necessary.
She left herself open.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Caught with a clothesline.
Chelsea Green was waiting for him.
Clubbing blow to the back. Uh-oh. Chelsea on the receiving end.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing. Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Up high.
I love that move.
Oh, the pinning combination.
She kicks out with authority after two.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
With that suplex, followed up with the pin attempt.
No, a kick out.
She's still in this one. Muay Thai clinch applied. Knees, lefts and rights, and a kick to the body to finish it off.
Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Chelsea's perseverance being tested.
Man. Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Squashed into the turnbuckle.
Driving a forearm into the jaw. Good night.
Oh, vicious knee to the face. She's all out of sorts here, unable to defend herself.
No idea if she can recover from this, but currently...
Wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
Oh, this is not a good situation for her to be in here.
Taps out.
Here is your winner, Nightmare!
With every victory is clear, the archetype is not just back.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am, but I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers, but where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Rhea and Bianca already have their match for the Women's World title, and Jordan is defending against Julia. Your old partner Moreno just made the show against Stephanie Vaquer. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Tiffany Stratton has been gaining momentum since losing the title, and I can see you two having great chemistry in the ring. Tear the house down against her, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series. One-on-one with Stephanie Vaquer.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Moreno. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Stephanie are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Moreno, congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The Archetype set to take on Stratton.
What the hell is the Prodigy?
The Archetype is in trouble.
I don't think referee Chad Patton can separate them.
Then he's going to need some help.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Roxanne back.
And the Archetype may be hurt.
No, maybe. She is definitely in rough shape.
Archetype, I am so done with your endless disrespect. From the moment you arrived, it's been a blizzard of condescension, and I have had enough. Every single day, you run around telling everyone who will listen, "Oh, all that matters is the WWE Women's title." Nope. I told Road Dogg that I want to give the Archetype a spotlight at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. This is payback for your arrogance. The Prodigy is about to show the Archetype that her comeback was nothing but an illusion.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Roxanne.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when she jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Stephanie Vaquer is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Roxanne Perez tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Prodigy's no joke. You ready for her?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with her. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Roxanne tries anything shady, I'll be there for you.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against Liv and Raquel had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Moreno and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Roxanne Perez. So you might want to check your compass.
She reminds me of me back in the day.
That's why you gotta watch yourself out there.
I will. And then I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion, Jordan Grace, at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Prodigy. It'll take everything you have to beat Roxanne.
First you walk in antagonizing my juggernaut, then you pick a fight with the Prodigy? You really are a glutton for punishment.
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You've been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Roxanne is like Jordan's mirror. You're not fighting a Leviathan. You're being stalked by an assassin. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Roxanne Perez?
I know I can.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
The Archetype is ready to go for the gold at Survivor Series.
The Archetype is walking that aisle with a lot of confidence, but she best not be underestimating Roxanne Perez.
Or overestimating herself, Booker. A lot has changed since she walked away from WWE, and the Prodigy has a whole bag of tricks she's never seen.
The Women's Intercontinental title clash has the potential to steal the show. The Prodigy has promised she will end the Archetype's comeback tonight.
From the moment this young woman walked in my wrestling school, man, you could see that she had what it takes to make it to the top. I might not like how she got there, but the Prodigy will not be denied, man.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Archetype, but Roxanne has her work cut out for her. She performed well in the spotlight before, but it shines very bright tonight.
The Prodigy looked like she wants to make the Archetype regret ever coming back to the WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Erie, Pennsylvania, Nightmare. And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Roxanne Perez!
The Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs tonight. And here we go. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Roxanne as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Whatever her game plan is, the Archetype needs to stick to it. Roxanne Perez.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Maybe just looking to send a message. Give a preview of how this all ends.
Drop kick. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Roxanne Perez took that as a personal insult. Perez caught by surprise.
Knee strike connects.
And Perez is having the fight brought right to her there.
Oh, yeah, and her toughness is already being put to the test.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here. No end in sight to this exchange. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Ooh. Knee strike finds the mark. Enziguri finds its mark. Hip attack on the money.
A bit of hot dogging from her here.
Caught in a bad spot.
What a backbreaker.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And Perez saw that coming. Man, what timing on that counter.
Jumping knee strike on point.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Perez needs to reformulate a strategy, man.
A sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Spinebuster! Sent into the corner.
Knee lift to the body. Nice.
Look out!
The Archetype just took out the referee.
Corkscrew uppercut from Roxanne.
Where is Roxanne going?
She's got her Intercontinental Championship.
She's going to nail the Archetype with her title.
Roxanne has the challenger in her sights.
Moreno is here.
Can't she just keep the Archetype's hopes alive?
This is ridiculous. It's 2-on-1 now.
Moreno telling her to take that belt and bust up Roxanne.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get her hands dirty.
No! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Moreno has cut ties with the woman who brought her to the dance.
Unbelievable.
Roxanne has no idea what happened.
And she does not care.
Roxanne's going to take advantage of the situation, and why not?
Roxanne Perez retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's one thing to have to face the prodigy, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Moreno just stabbed her mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now, Moreno is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about her comeback journey. She asked me to watch her back, and when I did, she acted like she didn't need me. Again, just like always. She didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that she had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought her out on the indies to show her what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, she would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from her again. Then she acted like she did me a favor when she brought me to NXT. I carried her ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? She traps me in a locker room so she can go out there against Liv and Raquel and have the spotlight all to herself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past her. No matter what you believe, after that moment, she threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of her hopes and all of her dreams. No, you don't get to be Women's Intercontinental Champion. No, you will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match because you will be facing me. I am taking that opportunity from you like you took so many from me.
You must be feeling so proud of yourself.
First you're mad I don't want to chase your title. Now you're complaining that you won our match?
With an asterisk. I see what people are saying. That the Prodigy couldn't beat the archetype without Moreno's help.
Never read the comments, I guess?
You're funny. We're not done.
You got it all wrong, Roxanne. Whatever problem it is you think you have with me, that's a you problem, not a me problem. We are finished.
Cool. Bye then. You just make sure to tell your little shadow that she's got a very special receipt on the way for sticking her nose in my business.
Moreno stuck her nose in our business. But you aren't the piper she's going to pay for that. I am.
Okay. You guys go destroy each other.
I'm gonna take that thorn out of my side and go on to win the WWE Women's title. Next time we're in the ring, you're gonna be challenging me. Ethan, judging from the smug look, I'd guess you're about to say something extra.
That's just my resting smug face. I was going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility there were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on Roxanne to check on a worthless referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing.
Losing to Liv and Raquel, losing to Roxanne, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
I guess it's nice that you're following my career so closely, but I can't figure out why.
You remind me of me before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Moreno may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Moreno spun all those half-truths and lies in her press conference.
What about her challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Moreno and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. She was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE Women's Championship. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No, I'm gonna earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Rhea Ripley?
Oh, man. Years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. What do you say to a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Moreno's the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Moreno.
Moreno's challenge to the Archetype for a match at Royal Rumble was ignored. And yes, this is Moreno's way of getting her attention.
All forcing a loss to Rhea. Let's see how this one plays out.
The Archetype is walking into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And the participants, first, from Erie, Pennsylvania, Nightmare!
Nick Aldis, someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Moreno as the referee.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of her comeback so far, and her sworn enemy is officiating the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. Rhea Ripley has won the Royal Rumble once before. Tonight, she could win a chance to do it again.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is one of the most dominant wrestlers to ever do it. And she is looking to make a statement to the entire WWE Universe here tonight.
Whether it's the Women's World Championship here on SmackDown or Jordan Grace on Raw, a Ripley win in the Rumble puts the champions on notice.
Mommy looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not be possibly more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Moreno might call this right down the middle.
Woman did a whole press conference talking about how she was going to stop the archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. What we need to know is who pulled the strings to give her a referee's license. Switching things up.
Restlessly hurled through the air. Treated like absolute.
Down rounding the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. And she kicks out. Hey, she's calling the match right down the middle. There's no debating that.
With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very seriously.
Hit hard with the drop kick. And an armbar applied here. Armbar stretch applied.
She's looking a little drained now.
And she's got to realize she's only in the shallows of this match so far.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
The Archetype and Rhea Ripley are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Moreno has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Nice drop kick, so precise. Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
This could be it. The pin. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count. The ref counting this one exactly like she should.
And this is how you know someone is taking that special referee role seriously. She knows she has a job to do, and she's doing it.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam.
And sending a human flying like that is no small feat. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Bonsai drop.
Maybe it's just the angle on my monitor, but I didn't actually see any sort of rope break there. And a bear hug being slapped on here. Squeezing the line and driven down with a belly-to-belly. Boom.
Man.
Waistlock applied.
And just squeezing the breath out of their opponent.
And hoisted up in a Canadian rack, driven down hard.
Straight into the pin. She kicks out at one. And hats off to our referee. She looks to be on...
Hold the phone. What the... Oh, God. What are you doing?
Enzuigiri finds its mark. Boom, what a kick. Ripcord flatliner. The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble.
Moreno stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Moreno wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
Rhea's back up.
Oh, the kick attempt is reversed. Here comes the riptide.
She nails it. And now it's a fast count.
That'll do it.
Rhea Ripley wants nothing to do with Moreno.
Moreno doesn't care. She got what she wanted here tonight.
Moreno swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match to get a chance at the WWE Women's Championship. And tonight, she kept her promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Moreno being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis.
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Moreno ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Rhea was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Jordan.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beats fan-favorite Rhea Ripley by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Moreno. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Moreno gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? My life. I just told you that. You need to pay better attention. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Liv, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Moreno. Day one, I looked at her and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your purse, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal. Humiliation. Career on the line. Classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Liv. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You can walk out there, shake her hand, tell her it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure she never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
Big night?
yeah, you saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, I cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Moreno was like a sister. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Moreno doesn't want us to coexist here, and she's brought me around to her point of view.
You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Moreno isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there, and I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. Making her way to the ring from Erie, Pennsylvania, Nightmare!
If Moreno retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein.
And that's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands at the front of the class.
Tonight we'll find out if the Archetype has the killer instinct to make her former students say, I quit. Moreno betrayed her mentor. Now her whole career is on the line.
And her opponent from the Bronx, New York, Moreno!
This young woman had all the potential in the world, and look at her now. She's a Judas, and she doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? She pulled the Archetype out of the gutter when the woman was a punchline, dragged her all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
For one of these women, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and she doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at her comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because she turned her back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, she said, I quit already. And she might do it again here tonight. Just clubbing down.
Discus clothesline. The Archetype and Moreno were once like sisters. Now, one of them... Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Are you going to... Earth-shaking impact right there.
Desperate.
Got enough fight to say, no, I do not quit.
Defiance is the only word to describe this.
Launching.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Boom, knee right to the face.
Tapping into the crowd's reaction, looking to receive that proverbial, crucial burst of energy.
Right elbow right to the face. Making way towards the top rope. Look out.
Oh, and that's a mistake she is going to pay for.
With the counter. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Cut down to size with that.
She's heading outside the ring now.
She's pulled out the ladder, and I'm sure she's going to get creative.
And now heading back inside the ring. Boom, what a punch.
Back and forth we go.
She counters it.
Man, they're really laying it into each other.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up. Oh! Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Insecurity finds its mark.
Setting up for something here.
All the way down, falling powerbomb. Nasty, just nasty landing, man. No other word for it.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
This is not what ladders were created for, ladies and gentlemen.
Saw it coming and reversed into the arm drag.
Not giving up so easily here. Letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in. Taking off.
Inside elbow! Picked up and being carried around now. Down with the Samoan drop. And she's really on the back foot now.
She's definitely got to try something new here.
Oh, big squeeze here. Trying to squeeze the life out of the opponent.
Belly to belly.
It's cinched in. This could be over. She's digging deep here, trying to fight this submission off and keep from quitting.
And here we go. Will the words be said? The internal struggle of deciding has to be brutal. I quit. She said she wouldn't quit. She meant it. The archetype survives, and so does her WWE career.
But look at Moreno. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of her comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Moreno has done.
The archetype is a good person.
But is Moreno? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Moreno cost her, the archetype is giving her one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.